This is it. Now is the time to choose. Die and be free of pain, or live and fight your sorrow. Now is the time to shape your stories. Your fate is in your hands.
There's no way you're taking Kairi's heart.
Sora, are you certain you can trust Riku?
I already made up my mind. Nobody tells me what to do. I swore I would be a sword. I swore that I would be your sword. Do you hear me?
So, there's a bit of time there, lead time. If you look at the pace, we're on track, so it's nothing to be concerned about, really.
はい、ということでちょっと鉄拳盛り上げるためのいろんなグッズの紹介を先に
いい言い方
先にやっちゃおうかなと思ってます。ちょっとここからマイケルさん、はい、テンポよく。
Yes, it was just mentioning as part of
I still want that John one.
Giving you guys a lot of opportunities to interact with the franchise and give you more of what you were asking for. We have a few slides of stuff that cool goods and things that we're planning to release. So first off is the Fist Meets Fate skateboard decks. So the 3 of these as a set are also available. You can see the QR link there if you're interested. Next slide, please. 次のスライドお願いします。Next up, we have the Tekken 8 Kazuya Mishima LED neon sign, which is kind of cool. This is the first time I've seen something like this that we've done with licensed merchandise, but it's quite cool. Also, if you're interested, please see the QR link in the slide there.
If they had a Jin or John one, probably.
You can check it out that way as well. Next slide. Okay, we got pendants.
Oh, God.
So we got Tekken 8. These really cool motifs based on the Jin Kazama glove is really cool. Check it out from the QR code. Okay. Also, Kazuya version as well. So depending on which character you prefer, please see this on their homepage for more details. Also, some more collaboration T-shirts here with Jin and Kazuya as well. So you can check this out from the following code.
Like, Fate, Cold-Blooded Oppressor.
That we've done in previous T-shirts. So it's kind of a unique twist. Next slide, please. Also, for all you King and Leroy fans out here, we've got some other T-shirts on the lineup. So these as well can be seen through the QR link. Next slide, please. Oh, and I retweeted this the other day. So from the SH Figure Arts, part of the Bandai company's lineup, we have a new addition, Nina Williams. So she's looking amazing from what I've seen so far in the approval process, and I can't wait. She's on sale now, actually. So feel free to check that out.
Did they make like some Soul Calibur shit too?
Also, next up, we're gonna have King, as you can see,
that
for
is
pre-order, which are opening now. So if you're a big King fan, hurry up and look at that. Next slide, please. So this one, I think we have the actual original one on hand. If you're familiar with the Angel Clover series of watches, we did one with Kazuya, one with Jin previously, which were quite popular. Now we have this all-new Heihachi model. So you can see the unique details, the kind of fist motif, same I have on my shirt as well, based on that, and the Mishima Zaibatsu logo. A pretty sweet watch. So
oh my gosh, I wish the YouTube experience was working, bro. I really hate this shit.
To 150 worldwide, so you might
Twitch sucks dick for that.
Next slide, please.
仕様ですね。
So I already went through some of these details already, but you can see the kind of flashy case that surrounds it, and the dials, the little attention to detail.
How much?
Also, you can see the movement kind of.
That looks a lot.
As well. And then on the back as well.
I mean, I know it's converted into Japanese currency, but it still kind of looks a lot just from looking at the Japanese currency.
Move name and the command listed in the back. An adjustable strap as well. So a pretty sweet watch, and we hope you'll check it out.
で次がこれ初めて言う話ですね。
Two new albums, excellent.
So
oh
this is
shit.
a brand new topic that we haven't previously touched on, but we have new albums that are available from the excellent Tekken Festival DJ stage. So anyone who showed up in Tokyo, this was amazing. We had some of our famous DJs perform live sets of some of the music. And so this special album version with the volume 1 and 2 both are going to be made available February 25th, which is today. So check out the QR code if you're interested in this.
今日からなんですよね。
今日
そうですね。
これね、作業用 BGM でめっちゃおしゃれなの。
そう。
すごい良かった
めちゃくちゃいいですね。もう。
So it's it goes without saying some of these amazing tracks, and Nakatsu was just mentioning how it helps him get through some work when he's quite busy to pound through some of that stuff while listening to these tunes. So hopefully it'll help you out as well.
これデジタルの販売のみですね。ダウンロード楽曲になりますので、サブスクでもなく、CD でもなく、ダウンロードして楽しんでいただくっていう内容になります。
One thing to keep in mind though, this isn't a physical copy. This is download, so it's not on Spotify or any of the music services. This is just a download code for this music digitally.
はい。で、これが最後になるのかな。はい、ゲームコラボですね。
The last topic of goods and crossover stuff. But actually, Tekken is going to be appearing in Lineage, W, and Journey of Monarch. So we have this cool Tekken collaboration, which we believe is what is it? Mark?
They got Mokujin.
So you'll have the Tekken characters appear in their game world environment. It's going to look super sweet. The team obviously have been doing the approvals on the assets and making sure everything looks, authentic to the brand. So please check it out.
はい。じゃあ、
Is Mokujin a season 2 character?
ありますので、はい。ご覧ください。
We
Does
have
everybody look like
footage to show
from-
you, actually, so let's check it out.
Because he was like, bro, I just fought fucking Clive. Oof. Oh shit. Oh, he learned. Oh. That's kind of
は
cool.
い、ということで、リレージュとの、コラボが明日からですね。
明日なんです。
はい、2週間、実施ということで。
So main update content, first additional character of season 2, large scale battle balance adjustments, ranked match specification,
いやもう17ページ。
specification changes, new features ghosts versus ghosts.
まあグッズで文句言ってる人はもうパッチノートとか聞きたいんだけ
Oh, that's kind of clean. My ghost fights with certain friends ghosts. My ghost probably will lose.
So, I mean, I know that people are only worried about patch notes and whatever. You're just like, hurry up. But there's actually a lot of people who really want to hear this and want to hear our take on it. So, everyone's entitled to look at the content they're interested in. So, and Yasuo was just mentioning it starts tomorrow for the collaboration. So, check it out if you're interested. If not, totally up to you. So.
いやパッチノート見たい人は録画見てください。
So if you're in a hurry, you can check out the archive to look at whatever you want freely. So
じゃあ行きましょうか。今日これお品書きです。今日のシーズン2の、はい
大きい
内容ですね。
四つですね。
はい、キャラの話、調整の話、ランクマッチの話、
はい。
あと新機能の話。
Do I have a
4
journal?
本立てで
Is this going to be like a long list of shit? I kind of want to write some of this shit down.
まだあと24、あと35分ぐらいか、あると思うので、大丈夫ですよ、間に合いますよ。はい。
okay, so just a brief overview of what we're going to cover with the season 2 topics for people in Japan on their lunch break watching it. We should
Oh, that's much better.
cover this in time, but we have the additional characters of season 2 character, and then also large scale battle balance adjustments. And then also the ranked match changes that we have a few details to tell you
Can
about.
say large patch notes. That's what got me fucking.
Ghosts, which we talked about before. I'm going to give you an update on that. So let's get started.
ちょうど今YouTube と Twitch の視聴数が同説が15,000ぐらいになったので、
はい。
早速いっちゃいましょうか。
いきますか。
いっちゃいましょうか。
もう行く？
もう行っちゃいましょうか。
まあでもまあ昼休みの人もいるか
So,
ら、
はい
yeah, let's get started.
いや見ましょう。
じゃあいきなり行っちゃいます。皆さん
We're gonna
準備はいいでしょうか。
いいですか。
いきますよ。
もう
はい
もう流れるから今トイレ行くなよ。
Don't take a bathroom break. It's not the right time for that.
じゃあ行ってみましょう。
よいしょ。
Let's go.
Oh, okay, let's go. Lit. Who's gonna be? Who's gonna be? Who's gonna be? Who's gonna be? Well.
I'm only interested in my inferior half. This won't take long.
Get ready for the next battle.
Scarlet Lightning.
Turn 8. New challenger.
Lovely Tom's craving for a good time.
Anna Williams.
What the fuck? Stop on me. You.
Nie mogłam się doczekać.
Been looking forward for this.
Zaczynajmy.
I hear you're quite the gourmet. How about a pre-meal workout?
Goddamn. Yeah. Bitch. Yeah. Goddamn.
I'd love for you to taste my cooking sometime. I'm going to make you pay.
Feelings mutual. I love that we're so close, little sis.
Well done.
Goddamn. Wait, was that the new move? I never seen Nito do that move at all. God damn.
Sick of that face of yours. Serves you right. Time to say goodbye.
Hey, everybody survived that shit? Like in a whole piece?
You're done now, you dirty rat.
She looks dope, but fuck her. Whoa. Early access March 30th, 31st.
Come over here. Let me talk to you real close.
Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, stages. Okay, it's 4 characters.
はい、
Cool.
ということで、5キャラ目、
はい。
I was about to
シー
say,
ズン2の1キャラ目は、アンナ・ウィリアムスが参戦と。
アナ帰ってきます。
cool.
So as you can see, the first character kicking off season 2, the 5th overall since the release of Tekken 8, is going to be Anna Williams on these dates.
はい、オフィシャルリリースは一般アクセスが
April 3rd, that's
4月
crazy.
4日ですね、に、あります。PDT、アメリカの時間だと4月3日のところもあります。はい。
So the standard release is going to be on April 4th. This is PDT. No, sorry, that's for Japan. So if we're talking PDT, it's April 3rd.
はい、そして、これ後ほど説明をするんですが、シーズン2パスを、持っている、方は、72時間早く、アクセスできます。
And we're going to be talking more about details of the season pass coming up. But as like before, if you own the season pass, you'll have 72-hour early access to this content starting April 1st in Japan. or March 31st for PDT people.
I think I'll buy the season pass
でアンナまあ
when she comes out.
はい
はい
そうですね、まあ、今
I
回
don't
は
have to buy it now, but I'll buy it when she comes
まあ
out.
ファブとかバズーカ撃ってましたけども、変形機構のある重火器ですね。こちらトレーラーでも
Again, Twitch, quit doing that shit to me,
言ってま
bro.
したけども、ラブリートムっていう名前がついてて、まあ、アンナのメインの体術をベースに戦うのは変わらずですけども、要所要所でこの、ラブリートムが活躍するといったキャラクターになってます。
So Anna, if you remember in Tekken 7 Days, she actually used a bazooka as well for some of the rage arts mainly. But this time as well, she has a bazooka. It's slightly different as it kind of transforms. And she's given the name Lovely Tom to it.
はいで設定関連も
そうですね、今回イラストを描いたりだったりコスプレする人にも、必要かなと思ってまずちょっと設定の画像等、持ってきましたのでこちらちょっと保存したりして、絵を描く際の参考だったり衣装を作る際の参考にしていただければなと思います。
And so Nakatsu has brought some of the details of the costume to share today for people who are interested in drawing their own illustrations of the character, or if you plan to make a cosplay costume, these should help you out.
これまあ後で SNS
はい
アップロードする
はいしますので
We'll be uploading
そ
these
ち
as
らを
well, so don't feel like you have to capture these right away.
はいでさっきのトレーラーの最後に、シーズン2パスの、案内があったと思うんですが、シーズン2では、6つの、DLC が登場予定になっております。
So for season 2, this is a little graphic that shows you what it looks like. There's going to be 6 pieces of content overall.
はい、キャラクターが4つと、ステージが2つですね。
So 4 characters, 4 playable characters, and 2 stages are included.
はい、でこれらすべての、コンテンツを含むシーズン2キャラクター、ステージパスというものを4月1日に発売予定になってい
I
ます。
I still haven't bought that
So
Heihachi
all,
stage.
6 pieces of these DLCs can be found in a character in stage DLC pass.
はい、でステージはなくて、キャラクターだけ、4つのキャラクターだけを集めた、シーズン2キャラクターパスというものも発売いたします。
However, if you don't need the stages and you're only interested in purchasing the characters, we'll have a pass for that as well that has the 4 characters.
はい。
Oh,
でこのシー
I
ズン
like that. It's like, hey, bro, you don't want the stages, you can just buy the battle pass. But if you do want the stages, you can buy the stage and the battle pass. Battle pass. Character pass, stage pass, whatever you want to call it, season pass.
鉄拳オリジナルの我々
They got a season character pass and they got a season and stage. The character and stage battle character pass.
見たことない。
Crazy.
にしかないやつ
はい。
Crazy.
One thing we can say outside of Anna is there is a brand new character here who's never appeared in the series to date. A whole new original Tekken IP character the Tekken team has developed.
はい。絶賛開発中。
絶賛やってます。はい。
はい。
Nakatsu's team is hard at work on that currently.
いやそいつを先に出せって言ってる
And so,
違う結構
are we getting Dave Arena?
いろいろ研究したり作るの大変だったんで時間かかるんですよごめんね
So Harada loves reading the comments. One is saying to bring the character quickly, but if you know how things work, we do a lot of research into the setting of the character and where they're from, and all of these details to make sure everything is authentic and appeals to that certain fan base as well. So there is a lot of research to be done before we can go into the development.
はい。
So please keep that in mind.
シーズン2キャラクターパスとか、キャラクターズステージパスの、詳細ですね、金額値段であったりとか詳細の情報はまた3月末にまたこの番組やりますので、その時に皆さんにお知らせできればなと思っております。
じゃあアーリーアクセスの直前とかそういう
そうですね、そんな感じですね。
なるほどね。
はい。
So regarding the how much, all those details that you're eagerly awaiting, we're going to be doing another Tekken Talk live next month in March to cover this. So right around the timing, I believe the early access is late March as well. So look forward to that, please.
はい、
Oh, okay,
おそらく
cool.
その時はアンナも、実機を
Come and get your bitch, she's so thirsty. Up in the passage to the gang, yes, sirski.
So at that time, I
Yes,
believe,
sirski.
will be bringing a dev
Yeah, but
kit
if
with him,
it's-
and he'll be showing off actual footage of the build at that time as well for Anna.
はい、
例の件は触れた方がいいのかな。
Yeah, I'm probably ain't gonna buy Anna until
そうね、じゃあ簡単に言うとですね、Steam の規約とかで最近Steam の規約のせいで
Probably April 1st.
最近の入りとしてDLC の中身の本当に全て出してしまってるってのがあるんですけ
I
ど。
mean, she's not like the character that I'd be like, oh my gosh, I need her now. But it just
ことがジャンルだけでもいいし、
No, no.
例えばキャラならキャラだけ。
and so far, still a year later, everybody looks fun except Bears.
っていう概要が説明されてる
Sad.
実は承認がクリアできるっていう規約なので、これSteam ともちゃんと確認してるんですけど。
But at the same time, fuck them Bears.
全員中身は言ってるけど、
Season 2 will feature 6 DLCs, downloaded content, a season pass that includes all the other content is scheduled for.
On this subject, but some people are mentioning about whether we talk about all the characters at once before the pass goes on sale. Some people seem to be confused about how this works. It's not the case that Steam requires us to announce the specific details. It's more about we have to say it's a character or what kind of category or these kind of things. So we can continue to do in the previous manner if that's
Oh,
best.
okay.
So this isn't a requirement about Steam. It would be about what we choose to do with this.
でここからがここからが本題なんですけど、ちょっとだけ皆さんに聞きたいんですね。鉄拳7とか8とかから最近から入った人はまだわからないかもしれないですけど、僕とかマイケルが特にもう90年代からコミュニティの大会に行ったりとか、21世紀初頭からこう大会で
I don't know. Cause it's like Street Fighter was different, bro. Cause everybody liked Akuma. Liked Akuma. Cause when they announced Mai and Terry, I know like a lot of people didn't like that shit. It's like why them two? You know, there's always somebody that's gonna be like that. Mortal Kombat's like that as well. It's like when they announced like the guest characters in MK, everybody was like, why? Both seasons, by the way.
今までの逆に言うと鉄拳の盛り上がりの一つでもあったんですけど、最近ちょっと様子が変わり始めて、
But nobody doesn't like guest characters in any fighting game.
ボーンって出すよ、最初に出すようになっちゃったんで、最初に出してくれっていう要望が強いようだったら別にそれはもう最初に出します。
Give me a buck.
今までみたいに楽しみにしたいっていう意見があれば、どっちなのかなってのはちょっとその空気感を読みたいところが正直ある。
なんていうのかな、楽しみっていうのもあるんですけど、大体エボとかみんな同じ空間にいて一緒に楽しめるところでもあったので、
ストリーミングの人もストリーミングの人もさ、例えばその俺が出てくるのをすごい楽しみにしてくれてる人もいるし、安田が出てくるともっと細かい話だったりとか、大会のアップデートでだったりみたいな、あ、安田が出てきて外れだみたいなのも含めて盛り上がりの一個だったじゃないですか。で、そういうライブ感を大切に我々はしてたんだけど、
Or I'm just biased as fuck because it's Tekken.
老害なマーケティングの考えやめてって言われたらやめますんで、ちょっとその感じを聞きたいのね。
So with the English I just previously relayed, the actual question is he wants to ask what you think about how to go about this. Like, do you like the recent trend of saying all the characters right at the start? You know, up until now, Harada and myself have been going to events since like the 90s. You know, Evo, Comic-Con, all these other places. And we've seen that the fans always kind of really enjoyed waiting for the next character to be revealed and to see that on the big stage and everyone to get excited together. Or even, you know, watching in real time and waiting for Harada to come on stream and say, okay, wow, we're going to get a new character. Or, oh, it's Yasuda on stage. We're not going to get a new character this time. All of this stuff was something it seems like people were enjoying, is why we're kind of continuing to do it this way. But he's just concerned, like, is that like an old man way of doing it? Or do we need to adapt to the times and just say everything at once? Even though it might not be as exciting, we just want to hear what your thoughts are on the topic. So I guess he's reading the chat. Feel free to express them.
僕らの気持ちとしては、
I feel like it's 50-50 on that, bro.
まあそうですね。
こうイベント
あとその場で
Like, I really do.
手法で見せれるじゃないですか、映像だったりとか、
うん
そのね、遊び方とか、
はい
ね。So we personally kind of still prefer the method we've always been using for several instances because we're all in the same area or at the same time we can enjoy it together. But then also it allows the development team to actually show you footage of the character in motion with visuals that are really representative of how they will look when they're released, rather than seeing some kind of rough sketch or image of a character and not even having any idea about what makes them cool. So that's the thoughts on why we like to do it the current way. But we're still open to your feedback.
でも、面白いね。意見がまあ半々なのかどうかちょっと分かんない。ちょっとバーッと流れてるんで分かんないですけど、意見が割れてる。
That makes sense. But like I said, it's 50-50 for everybody. It's either they want everybody to see or they don't.
なんでリークしてんだ。なんで先に全部言うんだよ。
I'm cool either way.
でそれはユーザーの要望を聞いてそうやってたんですけど。
But I don't know. Maybe that's why I didn't buy the season pass for Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. I just seen the characters and it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, it look fun.
僕はそこはちょっともう皆さんと多分感覚がずれてきたということで、老害は引っ込みます。はい。お願いします。決めてください。
So where I was just mentioning that it was actually, some people are maybe new for Tekken 7 or Tekken 8, so you didn't know. I didn't experience the way it was done before. But it was actually the community was telling us to make sure you do your best that stuff doesn't get leaked because it really kills all the excitement and you're a tool if you let things leak. So that was always the kind of thing we went off of. But he said that since in the comments it looks like it's kind of a split opinion on the matter.
Yeah.
Maybe
See?
he's no longer a relevant judge on this issue, so he's going to outsource the decision to Yasuda, who's a bit younger than us.
あ、でもあれだ。一個だけほら釘刺しとかなきゃいけないのが、最初に出すって方法を取ると、さっき言ったように新キャラね。
はい。
俺らオリジナルで考えてますよって言っただけでそれ先出せってやついるじゃん。それと一緒で、もう決まってんだったら早く出せよ。なんで1年かけんだよっていうことをもう。原理原則忘れちゃう人いるから。そうです。開発に時間できてると思う。
And so he's just mentioning that some people are totally unreasonable that if you already know who's going to be in the season pass, why can't you just put them all out at once? And they have no idea that you have hundreds of people working on the development and there's a timeline and stuff needs to be created. ね、Tekken 7にあったからコピペしてると思ってるやつもいるし。
いや、
そんな単純じゃないですか。
モデル作り直してる作ってんだよゼロから。
Yeah.
I was just mentioning how some people put no thought into it, actually think that we just take the data from Tekken 7 and throw it into the code and there it is for the existing characters.
いや、申し訳ないけど他社さんの例で言うと結構リークされたから全部出したっていうパターンもあるんですよ。
And Rad is saying that the current hey, 言っちゃってるじゃん。
普段は言わないけど。普段言わないけどそこまで言うんだ。
And Rad was just mentioning that we fortunately had a choice on which method we choose. Where if you're a game that has the roster data mined or whatever, you don't have a choice, and so the only choice you have is to say all the characters up front. So it is what it is for a lot of different circumstances depending on the game franchise.
はい。なんか一気に僕に責任がのしかかってきたんです。
安田だけじゃなくて、
はい。
僕ら
Did that shit get data mined and
ここまでぶっちゃけて話を
who else got leaked?
ここからいろんな議論というかになると思うので、
Yeah, it's supposed to be Murdoch.
どういう風なその空気感
Might end up being Clive.
見守りながら次どういう風にしていくかっていうのは
Which is crazy because it reminded Mama hates Murdoch for some odd reason. I don't hate him, but I just think he's boring. I don't know how effective he was in Tekken 7, why everybody hate him.
So we're just we're mentioning that we've chose to not sugarcoat it and try to be as transparent as we can.
You're not gonna sugarcoat it.
So this is a conversation, and we'll be looking at your comments regarding this as well. And Yasuda and the younger folks will be taking that into consideration. Harada did bring up a good point, though, that if we do choose to mention all the characters at the start, it is kind of not very reasonable to then be like, hey, Harada, why aren't you on stage at EVO showing this some awesome new thing if everything is announced from the start? So, there's expectations to manage there.
はい。
Yeah.
ということで、
So I feel like that's a good thing too, because Harada likes to go through the events
はい、そうですね。
and like show everybody like, hey, I'm here. We having fun. Like Ed Boon don't even do that shit at all.
はい。
But Ed Boon be like interactive as much as Harada on Twitter though. At the same time,
アップデートの話ができればなと思っております。
and Ed Boon does do that shit. Please correct me.
はい。まあ、シーズン2バージョン 2.0 ですね。が、アンナと、アンナのリリース。
Version 2.0 includes a new character, but also a large-scale free update.
So, April Fool
あ、そうですね。嘘みたいな。
Yeah.
So season 2 is gonna be, version 2.00 is what we're starting with, and it kicks off, believe it or not, April 1st. That is not some kind of cruel April Fool's joke. It is indeed coming out on that date.
まあ、一個嘘みたいな話があるとしたら、とんでもないボリュームの。
April 1st, that would be crazy.
What you might suspect is false is when you hear about all the details and changes for season 2, you might not believe it.
Again, quit showing me this JBL bullshit.
So they're asking how many items we have for the patch notes, and you might recall I used to say in Tekken 7 days I have how many pages to translate before you guys can check it out. Nakatsu's mentioned currently we have over 1,500 items on the list currently.
God.
So that should give you an idea of the volume.
God damn. Alright, John. You nerfed again. I'ma fall with you. I've been having fun with Jin though. Well, if Jin gets nerfed, I'm still gonna play him. I don't give a fuck.
まずは、バランス調整に関しての、
はい。
まあ、大幅の方針について、お話しできればと思ってます。
And Yasu's PowerPoints are pretty hefty as it is, so imagine if we tried to cover all 1,500 changes on the stream. So we're just going to go into the reasoning and the direction, the overall direction behind it.
はい。じゃあ早速いきましょうか。
Let's go.
はい。
はい。
Alright, large scale policies. Season 2 policy explains the strategic options of the Heat system to all players showcased individually. We evaluate the offensive and defensive balances of the Heat system. Improve controls for more accessible gameplay experience. I don't like that. Just because I have to get used to it again.
それと、より、プレイしやすく遊びやすくするための操作性能
It's probably might be the best thing, probably might be the worst, but I don't like it right now.
So there's three
Just because I gotta get used to it again.
One is to expand the strategic options of the Heat system. So everyone just popping Heat all of a sudden doing the same thing is not that interesting. So we're trying to give players more options to showcase their individuality. And so, point 2, reevaluate the offensive and defensive balance of the Heat system for all characters. And the last one is improve controls for a more accessible gameplay experience. And we're going to be delving into more details with this.
はい。で、この
He kind of went in more detail than I thought. Yes, I would just pop Heat for no reason. Like, we just be blocking. I'm like, alright, bro, I gotta do something. Heat.
結構パワー化されることが多くて、プレイヤーの個性が出にくい状態になっていたっていうのが一つで、あともう一つが、ヒート発動中ちょっとオフェンス側のメリットが非常に強くて
What did Hades said in Kingdom Hearts? Feel the heat.
アグレッシブをコンセプトに掲げたんですけども、そこが強すぎたっていうこの2つを、ちょっと、開発としては問題視して、シーズン2ではそこに手を入れることにしました。
And so, Nakatsu is giving more details about it. So, like I kind of briefly said, one of the major problems or issues we saw with Season 1 was that it became a routine for all players doing something similar, regardless of the character, regarding the Heat system. So we wanted to kind of change it up. And then also, the system for Heat, although the concept of the game is aggressive, it was a little bit too much one-sided offense at many times during battles.
Yeah.
はい。というわけで
Even when I still lose, I'll always like
含めて用意したので説明していきます。
it will always be one-sided.
Now we're going to go into each individual
So large scale, expand the strategic options in Heat uses, making it possible to perform Heat Smash and Heat Burst from a certain character's unique stances.
英語になってるんですけど、
From certain characters' unique stances.
できるだけ
Enable return to
聞いてもらえると
state of
助かります。ごめんね。はい。
enable a return to a crouching state upon hitting the heat activation by moving input 1, 2, or 3.
His explanation.
はい、すみません。日本人の方、ちょっと私のじゃあ喋る言葉に集中してもらって、まず、ヒートバースト、ごめんなさい、ヒートシステムを使って。
I need to see it in action because I don't understand that.
っていうと、一部キャラクターの固有の構えから、ヒートスマッシュとヒートバーストを出せるようにして、いろいろ戦術、攻め方の幅を広げたり、コンボが広がるようにするような変更を加えます。
So one of the major changes we're making is going to be, many characters have their unique stances, and we've made it so that they can activate the heat smash and heat burst within these stances to give them more options, but also it lets you explore more opportunities with combo routes, etc. as well.
はい。
Oh, I like
で
that.
この後まず動画1本その、説明に対応した動画をお見せしますので、
これ2点目はまず
じゃあ2点目もじゃあ言っちゃいましょうか、2点目もじゃあ2つ目も、言いますね。戦略の幅を広げる、変更の2つ目はですね、今までヒート発動技をヒットしたら、走っていて立ち状態しかなかったところに、レバーを下方向ですね、1、2、3の方向に入れておくことでしゃがみ帰着っていってしゃがんだ状態で相手に接近した状態を作れるっていう変更を加えます。
And so, just to touch on the second one as well before we show you footage of exactly how this works. So, up until now, once you've done a heat engager, you kind of automatically run towards your opponent and you're in a standing position when you're trying to pressure them, right? And you couldn't start from a crouching position at that time. But this time, please excuse, this is the Japanese notation. 1 would be down back, 2 would be down, and 3 would be down forward. So you can use any of these inputs to then start from a crouching position after the heat engager.
はい、この変化はアンナ使いであればしゃがみ2択が強力だったっていうところで、
I was thinking about buying a fucking hard drive.
2択が、
That shit costs $150.
面白い変更になるかなと思ってます。
I was about to buy me 8 terabyte one.
Anna was quite strong with her mix-ups when you include crouching and standing. So this allows her to kind of carry that into Tekken 8.
動画行きましょうか。
はい、では動画の方行きましょう。はい、これザフィーナなんですけども、構えを取った後にこのようにヒートバーストが出せます。
So you can see that Zafina is going through her stances, but she also has access to heat burst.
はい、で同じく、ヒートバーストの後に構えを取ってヒートスマッシュが出せているので、攻めの、戦術の幅だったり、
I like that.
レシピも結構変わってきます。
And you can see she also can access the
heat smash.
A heat smash inside the stance that she has. So this allows her to have various different options, but also different combo recipes as well.
はい、これが一部構えのキャラクターが
Some more combo routes.
ヒートバーストだったりヒートスマッシュが出せるといった変更になります。
So basically, not just Zafina, but many characters with the stances will have access to these in these stances.
はい、じゃあ次行きましょう。
That's cool.
ヒート発動技のしゃがみ帰着の映像を、お見せしたいと思います。こちら、アンナでやってます。
The next footage is going to be an example of staying in the crouch stance
まずは
after the heat engager.
はい、まず普通に走ったパターンとこちらが下方向にレバー入れるとこのように姿勢を低い状態にして相手にしゃがんだ状態
Yeah, that's what I was like confused about the crouch stance one.
So the first one you can see doing the heat engager and approaching opponent standing, and then also the crouching version, giving her more strategic options.
はい、なんで、立ち状態で近づくか、しゃがみ状態を選択して近づいて、攻めを継続して2択を仕掛けるといったような
That's how I was running on the real.
になってます。
So it allows characters to apply pressure to their opponent and have more options.
Because I use Jun's like crouching 1+2 throw. Back. Down back 1+2 throw. That's crazy. Reevaluating offensive and defensive balance, reduce chip damage during the heat state overall, and decreases the additional chip damage when heat dash is blocked. Change certain characters' heat activation moves with Power Crush priorities available as stand. Wait. Change certain characters' heat activation move with Power Crush priorities.
さらに、ヒートダッシュを
Available from standing state to standard.
上乗せで削りダメージが多かった部分に対して、テコ入れをして、
To standard power crush move.
するように変更しております。
And so this is something that people have been asking for a bit. We decided to reduce the chip damage during the heat state overall. And also, when you would perform a heat dash and rush down your opponent, it would result in a lot of the recoverable health gauge. So this has been adjusted as well.
はい、これなぜこうしたかというと、やっぱりヒートダッシュはヒートスマッシュよりかなり使い勝手が良くって、削りを加味したセットプレーが非常に強く、体力をかなり減らした後に、ヒートダッシュで仕掛けて、2択で終わりっていったような展開が非常に多かったので、ヒートダッシュの、削りダメージだったりヒート時の全体的な削り量を抑えてもう少し駆け引きがしっかり続くような、狙いでこのような変更を加えています。
あくまでヒート時でってことですよね。
そうです。ヒート時の全体的な削りダメージを減らすっていうのと、ヒートダッシュを使った削りかつその後の2択でフィニッシュみたいなところを少し、緩和したかったのでこのような変更を加えてます。
One of the reasons is that it really stood out that someone would overwhelm their opponent to just have a very oppressive offense, and then they would activate the heat to smash, but they would choose to use the chip damage a lot, and then kind of when your opponent only has a little bit left to rush them down with a heat dash to have only a little sliver of life. And that was just, we felt a little bit way too oppressive.
I just realized this song had a fucking Pac-Man sound.
はい、そしてもう一つですね、こちらの攻防っていった意味での、防御面で、非常に強かったパワークラッシュと、攻撃面で非常に強いヒート発動技っていうものが混在した技が、例えばニーナとかアズセナに代表される。
You know what? I was just thinking, I want to buy the Namco Museum or the PS1 and play some Pac-Man. Miss Pac-Man? Oh my gosh, I haven't played Miss Pac-Man in such a long ass time.
パワークラッシュ技のみになるように変更を加えています。
And someone's talking about this in the comments, but another change is that some of the power crush moves that were also heat engagers, like Nina's forward both punches, and also Azucena had one as well. We have reevaluated that because it allows them to not only change the tide of the battle, but then to actually be a little bit too strong in the offensive. So they have been reverted to just being power crush moves.
ちなみにこれで
Fuck you.
別に俺マスターカップで俺がニーナに怒られたからでは全く関係ないからね。あれはジョークだから。
俺だってニーナ使ってた。
あれはジョークだから。
So they made them into regular power crushes.
そんな調整し
I
ない。
was afraid that some people were saying that because he lost to a Nina at Master Cup that happened. That's not the case though. That there's no way we could have done it that quick anyways. So.
はい。
じゃあ映像見ましょうか。
ちょっと、こういった、変更を受けるキャラクターは他にヒート発動を用意したり、新たな攻めができるような、プランも。
Bro, what happened at the Master Cup? I gotta watch that whole thing.
配信の時に入れられたらこれよかな。
I really do.
もちろんです。
So it was, too strong in these instances is why the heat engager aspect was removed. But they do get a heat engager added to a separate move that's not so overwhelming. So it's not just a down nerf. It is a nerf in essence, but they do get some other things.
はい、じゃあ、こちらも動画。
Cool. I remember my friend would just spam the fuck out of that, and then I'm like, okay,
We have
cool.
a few videos to show you how this works now.
こちらヒートダッシュの削り量ですね。今15って出てますが、シーズン1は19減ってました。
So this is just about the chip damage. It says 15 in this current instance, but it was 19 previously.
Oh, okay.
でさらに相手が0時状態の時には、こちらシーズン1では、12減ってたんですけども、見てもらうと分かるように、0時状態で同じような行動を食らっても、チップダメージ4、3分の1になっています。
And you can see that in season 1 it was 12 in the first instance when your opponent has rage. But now it's going to be quite reduced. So you can see if you're the one who has rage and you're being oppressed like this, then the amount of chip damage you receive is drastically reduced.
はい、こういった変更を加えることで、もう最後に自分が有利な状態でヒートダッシュで相手に近寄って有利な状況から2択でフィニッシュっていったものが、かなり試合の後半に至っては起きにくくなるように変更を加えてます。
So, like we were saying, as a result, seeing someone just beat the crap out of their opponent, rush them down with a heat dash, and then do a massive amount of chip damage to finish them off, should occur much less than previously.
はい、では、次はアークラッシュの、アークラッシュ付きヒット技の、変更点の動画をお願いします。
You know, I need to like use that more,
Some of the changes about power
like the heat dash.
engagers.
はい、今回アズセナでサンプルを持ってきました。
This case is Azusena.
それやったんだけ
はい、見ていただいた通り
That looks weird now.
パークラッシュ技になってます。
Oh, okay.
So now you can see it's changed simply to only the power crush property without the heat engager property.
はい、代わりに、他の、
That just looks weird.
発動技を用意して、このように避け攻撃から、ヒート発動に行って攻めを仕掛けたりといったような、ことを変更に加えて、失ったものもありますが、その分、攻め手として面白くなるような変更を加えてます。
That means he gotta learn different properties.
Engager properties added to a different move instead, which
Because I don't use that 1+2.
players a different way to play her and hopefully enjoy it, just in a more fair manner.
はい、なんでちょっと、該当の技を持ってたキャラクターに関してはヒート発動技が一つ変更になりますが、戦術の幅を広げたり空中コンボが変わったり、いろいろと手を入れてますので、こちらご期待ください。
And so this should give you an idea of what to expect for characters with these properties as a whole. So you can see we've made these changes to the heat and chip damage, but then also different ways to play them as well.
はい、
はい。そして3つ目。
All right, let's
はい
go to next one.
3つ目はですね、
Alright, control enhancements. Allow lateral movement towards the foreground from the crouching states. Enable sidestepping with pre-input functionality. Easy input difficulty at the start of the round. Implement slight input buffering.
A few enhancements that we made to the control system. There's 3 main ones, and we're going to be going to this now.
はい、まず1つ目ですけども、しゃがみ状態の時に画面手前に横移動今までできなかったんですけども、シーズン2から横移動できるようになります。
これ新しいプレイヤーだと分かんないけども、歴
鉄
代のプレイヤー
拳知ってる人ほど分かると思います。
俺何十年はごめんなさいね。
お待たせしました。
So this one's a big thing that players have been asking for quite a long time now.
It's a sidestep and
If you're
shit.
crouching, it was hard to move into the foreground of the stage. This has been changed. So players who are new to the franchise, it might not make a lot of sense, but people who play quite a lot, you'll understand this is a big change.
はい、これでですね、実はそのさっきから攻めの要素をいっぱい説明してるんですけども、守ってる側のその横移動で守るっていうところも、結構強化されるので、この変更が実は
I said, did they have Tekken talk like this in the old in 7?
And so Tekken 8 as a whole is still, aggressive gameplay showcased. We still want to buff the defensive options a little bit, and one of them is making these side steps a little bit more viable.
これただどう入力するのって分かってない人いるからマイクで
So wait, so we can sidestep from ducking? Is that what I'm hearing?
横移動だよ横移動相模から横移動って言ったら
AI スピーカー的な入力
やり方わかんない
So I don't know.
I don't sidestep.
This was implemented.
I need to learn it.
Says that if you speak like to Alexa and say, sidestep, then your character sidesteps. I was unaware of these changes.
かなりの声量が必要です
声量が必要だし、その時でも技食らってますけど
You have to say it quite loud.
これ何パーセントぐらいの人信じたのかな
Maybe
何
some.
パーセントぐらいいるのかな
It's a joke. It's not April Fool's yet, but that was a joke.
公式マイク専用の
さすがに冗談だと
6カテゴリーありがとう
昔あったね、PS2
大丈夫です心配しないで
はい
はい、じゃあ次に、2つ目こちら結構なんていうんですか操作的に、やりやすくなった点として横歩きを先行入力で出せるようにしました。
The second one is you're able to kind of buffer inputs for sidestepping now.
これはですね今までは硬直の切れ目で、 そこをしっかり把握して横歩きっていうのに入力しなければできなかったので、なかなかこう思ったように今の横歩きだったらかわせてるんじゃないのみたいなところの連携が食らってたりしたと思うんですけども、先行入力が効くことによって、しっかり読み切っていれば横歩きができるようになったので、これも結構大きな変更になります。
And so what this means is up until now you had to know precisely when you were recovered from the animation of your previous move until the input for a sidestep would be accepted. But that's been kind of relaxed a little bit so that sometimes you felt, I input a sidestep and it didn't happen. Why not? Those kind of instances should be a lot less.
はい。で3つ目、これ結構自分が本当にやりたかったラウンド開始時の入力の難しさを緩和っていうところで、少しだけ先行入力が効くようにしました。どういうことかっていうと、今までラウンド1ファイトっていったタイミングで本当タイミングよく押さないと技が最速で出なかったんですけども、ちょっとだけ先行入力が効くので、割と狙ったタイミングで技が出せるようになるっていう、これかなり、大きな変更になります。
And so,
Oh my god.
at the start of the round, when you're deciding what kind of action you want to take right at the bell, we relaxed the input window for that as well. It used to be you had to time it exactly right to get your character to move at the fastest instance, but now it's been relaxed a little bit.
なんか
Oh, okay.
そんなことがって皆さん驚いてますけど、実は全然鉄拳初じゃなくて、鉄拳1は
Takes like frames to
こう
sidestep.
先にずっと押しっぱなしにしてると最速で
確かにそうでしたね。
出てますんで、鉄拳1の頃からやってます。
So Rada was mentioning this was present in various times throughout the series, such as in Tekken 1, he said you could hold down both punch buttons, left punch, left kick, for example, at the start of the round, and would throw your opponent at the earliest available time.
はい、こちらもですね、ちょっと上の2つ
Oh,
に対して動画を
that wasn't Tekken 1?
動画で、2つを
And people know about that shit?
So
Now I even want to buy a copy of that just as a.
examples of the first two.
では1つ目、こちらはしゃがみからの横移動が出せるようになったということで、
14 terabyte, that's crazy.
連携が手前に行くことで避けられると。
So he's saying this is an instance of being able to crouch, to sidestep from a crouch. あれ?
Oh my gosh.
陣がしゃがみになってるんです。
You know how many times I try to do
So
that?
he's saying, for example, Jin is able to go into the foreground.
入っていったところで結構慣れるまでちょっと違和感があるかもしれないですけども、かなりしゃがみからのこの横移動の駆け引きが変わると思いますので、ぜひ
Oh my god.
いろいろと調べてみてください。
So this should change a lot of different things about options you might have in certain scenarios. So please check this out when it's applied.
はい、では続いて横歩きの先行入力もお見せします。
The next is kind of showing the input buffer for sidestepping.
はい、こちらちょっとローの連携に対して先行入力で横歩きをするといったような
Oh my gosh.
なってますが、こちらシーズン1の時には結構タイミングを測るのが難しくてちょっと食らってたりしたと思うんですけども、先行入力を使う
That's kind of dope. Okay, okay.
このように綺麗にかわせるように
Okay, Murata.
Saying this is an instance of the relaxed window for the middle of Law's string there, where you could do it previously. It was just very difficult timing, but it's made much more easier because you can input it while you're still blocking the prior attack.
はい、以上が、バトルの大きな変更点になってます。
はい。じゃあ一回またそれに持ってもらいましょうか。
And that's
That's not so
major changes that we have for 2.
こういった具合で今の全体的な
Excuse me. Oh my god. I'm about to throw up.
加えつつキャラクターはそれぞれしっかり
キャラ個別で調整が
それが1500個。
1500個あるし、全キャラクターに一つ新技を
Oh, so this is not like the buffs and nerfs. It just.
Keep in mind, that's
That's the main game.
Overarching changes, right? So we still have those 1,500 items that go into the individual character changes, balance, but also each character will have at least one new move added to their arsenal, at least. So there's a lot of changes.
At least one new move.
そして次
So maybe some people get 2, some people get 3. I hope because you gets more.
そう ですね、はい。
詳しくお見せしよう
はい。
It's been seeing like the same combos with
変わ
Kazuya.
り目のところで、ランクマッチ
I don't play the character, but I think he's still cool.
我々もちょっと問題があるなと思ってたので、シーズン2でしっかり改善していきたいと思って、変更を加えてます。
So we'll be going more into detail on the changes later in March, but we want to go first into the changes that we're making to rank match, because we did see some areas that we could improve on for season 2.
Implement proper. I was about to say improper. Implement proper matchmaking based on skill level. Create a competitive fair point system. Develop an environment that attains goals and ensures long-term enjoyment.
競争性があって納得感のあるポイントシステム。目標を見失わずに長く楽しめる環境を提供するっていったこちらの3つ
Oh yeah, fuck does any of that shit mean?
And so you can see the main topics about what we want to achieve with these changes to the rank system. So we want to have the proper matchmaking that actually more accurately reflects your skill level than it does currently. Then also to create a system that's both competitive and feels fair from the point system perspective. And then also to have an environment where people, they retain their motivation to play and to get better at the game long term.
はい、では次のスライドでお願いします。
Next slide, please.
はい、シーズン2のランクマッチの変更点としては3つですね。ちょっと格差マッチングって呼ばれる
Oh my gosh, implement rank reset and adding new ranks.
格下の人とよく
Fuck, bro.
そちらを、緩和したいと思ってます。
Fuck that, bro. That shit wild.
うちのポイントシステムをしっかり見直して、段位のリセットと破壊神以降の段位を追加することで、シーズンの問題点を
What's it like?
と思ってます。
And so we realized there might have been quite a few instances where you felt you were matched with someone who was much better than you unfairly, or maybe even much worse than you in skill level from your perspective. So we wanted to alleviate those instances as much as possible. And then also just to kind of change the point system, because sometimes there was way too many points assigned or way too many taken away. And then also to do a rank reset, to make it feel more fresh with these new changes. And then also add some new ranks higher up as well.
はい、じゃあ次のスライドお願いします。はい、格差マッチングどうやって緩和
In Season 2, Tekken Power is no longer used for matchmaking. Instead, the season considered the highest rank among all characters for matchmaking purposes.
ちょっと鉄拳力自体にちょっと問題が少しありまして、鉄拳力が敗北してもポイントがほぼ減少しないという問題と、
So does that mean
鉄拳力がガッと引き上げられて
if I'm fighting somebody in Guardia rank and my highest ranked character is Guardia,
その実力に伴わない
but I'm using somebody that's in
っていうのが背景としてあります。
orange ranks?
And so to alleviate the instances where there's a disparity among the actual player skill between two opponents, where in Season 1, Tekken 8 was matching based on both Tekken Power and your rank, right? And so the problem with the Tekken Power at that instance was that it wouldn't decrease that much when you lost, and it would actually be pulled up quite a bit when you reached a new rank or something like that. So it didn't tend to decline.
The Tekken Power system was like fuck for me because every time I played, I would fight somebody in like in the 200s and I would be like 189. It's like give me something. And not just 200, it would be like 230. So that means it would be like Tekken fucking King. Oh, yeah. And it just wild to me. Why am I fighting a Tekken King player and my highest ranked is fucking Raijin?
Make Tekken Power into something that's the most optimal choice for matching people of all different skill levels requires a lot more fine-tuning than we can do in a short time period. So Nakatsu was just saying that we chose to focus mainly on trying to achieve the goal of matching you with a more optimal opponent.
はい、でどのようにマッチングするかというと、使用キャラクターの中で最高段位を考慮したマッチングに変更します。
So we're going to mainly take into consideration the highest rank you have of your main character.
例えば風神のキャラクターが 2,3 キャラいて、鉄拳王のキャラクターが1キャラいるとしたら、鉄拳王の段位のキャラクターを考慮してマッチングをすることで、なるべく近い腕前の人と マッチングさせるといったような感じになると思います。
And so maybe you have several characters at Fujin, but your main is at Tekken King, for example. We would mainly take into consideration your Tekken King rank to match you with opponents.
Oh, that's gonna be fucked for me.
スライドお願いします。
Adjust the timing of rank promotion for secondary characters and modify the rank
緩
assign.
和するためさらにもう一つですね、サブキャラクターの段位の引き上げのタイミングと引き上げ後の段位を変更を加えます。
What does that mean?
And so another thing we're doing with this new change is to the way we take into consideration the rank of your secondary characters as well, and to modify the rank after you've leveled up with them.
はい、では次のスライドお願いします。どのように変更するかというと、シーズン1の時には、例えば、雷神に昇格した時に7段下の段位に
So season
引き上げてましたね。
wait.
シーズン
Season 1 rank promotion, Raijin would get all their character Garu.
検
And now season 2,
検定とかに上がったり、
as the rank promotion, Fujin will get to
数
Garu.
字に上がったりといった、7段下ではなくって、
Tekken
3から
Emperor.
4段下の段位に引き上げて、上手い人はどんどん上に行ってもらいたいなっていうところで、サブキャラクターの段位引き上げの、基準を変更しています。
And so
Oh my
this is
God.
basically showing your main rank and then the secondary rank. So, for example, if you got
Yeah, that's how it is right now, because I'm Raijin.
your secondary characters would be automatically pulled up to Gadryu, which was about 7 ranks below your main, right? But we lessened the distance there between the two different ranks for season 2, so that you get pulled up to a rank within 3 of your main character's rank.
はい、では次のスライドお願いします。
Next slide, please.
Additional, add the same ranked only options for the search of filters.
同段のみといった
Thank you.
追加したり
Thank you. Implement rank restrictions.
もランク制限を設けることで、なるべく自分の腕前と同じような人とマッチングできるような変更を加えます。
Implement a rank restriction
We know that you
option.
wanna, match with people of a similar level, so we've added a same rank only search option. But not just that, we've added a rank restriction option in quick match as well.
はい、では次のスライドお願いします。
To improve the points adjustments.
はい、ランクマッチの変更で
Adjust the points fluctuation based on the match outcomes to the better reflects the actual skill difference.
Restructuring the point adjustments.
こちらはですね、実力
Recalculate that requires the point system for each rank to create more meaningful progressions.
各段位の必要なポイント量をすべて見直して、ちょっといびつだったところに手を
I feel like I lose a lot.
And so we made some changes to how many points you acquire from fighting people, not just with the same rank, but people who are of a higher skill level than you or a lower skill level than you, because it wasn't always that intuitive in the past.
では次のスライドお願いします。
Next slide, please.
はい、
So update improve
こちら
adjustments.
はですね
So season 1, win points increase medium, lose points decrease,
美味しいことがなく
and lower ranked opponent increase small.
ポイントが変動しないリスクがないといったような
Points
状態になっていました。こちらをしっかり適正化
Adjust the lower ranked opponent.
ちゃんとしたポイントシステムに見直そうということで
Oh my fucking gosh.
So to basically kind of express this, you can think that in season 1, even if you won against a higher level opponent than yourself, there wasn't much reward for it. Likewise, there wasn't much risk to losing to someone who's not nearly the same level as you. So we've changed the point accumulation to more reflect this in season 2.
No, I kind of like that, the points decrease when you're listening to a fucking person that's lower than you and it's larger. That makes you want to get better at the game.
これから説明する2つ
Because I should not be losing to fucking red ranks if I'm in
So
purple.
this was done after looking at various different player bases in the back end to see the movement of points during the rank up or rank down, and changes were made accordingly. And so also the next thing we want to talk about.
Bro, Twitch, quit getting me this fucking hard drive ass, bro. I don't need one yet.
Assigned and how that will change.
I know everybody's on fucking SSD, but kind of want one for video making.
1つ目がですね、連敗ペナルティの話となります。
Revise removal of the consecutive loss penalty. Remove the sense over previous imposed loss.
So we removed the consecutive loss penalty. So before, if you lost 3 in a row, you would get a larger amount of points deducted. But that's going away for season 2.
はい、では次のスライドお願いします。 でもう一つが、連勝ボーナ
Have
ス
they enhanced the winning streak bonus?
We're also
Modify.
changing the win streak bonus as well.
はい、シーズン1
To modify the winning streak to accelerate rank progression by skilled players. Ensure the strong players.
ボーナスポイントを獲得して
So for blue ranks above, players additionally win bonus points for every 3 consecutive rounds. With season 2, for red ranks and below, additional points increases progressively based on consecutive wins starting from 2
上に上がっていけるような
victories. So you get more wins the more you streak up when having more race.
In the system before for season 1, there was in the back end a system that allowed blue ranks to get a bonus points after consecutive wins. But we decided to change this to add a bonus for people who are red rank or below to try to get people more quickly to their actual effective rank.
はい、こちらのその狙いとしてはやっぱり強いプレイヤーは連勝
Yeah, I gotta fucking.
連勝するようなプレイヤーはなるべく早く適正台に上がって、より上の方で争ってもらうっていうところで、この変更を加えました。
So the thinking is, that good players who are actually better than their current rank are going to be winning consecutively. And rather than having them stay in lower ranks and beating up newbies, we thought it would be better to try to elevate them to their more appropriate rank as quickly as possible.
はい、では次のスライドお願いします。
Improve the systems to prevent unintentional advantage from repeat rank fluctuations. So, what does that mean? It's like we're not gonna fight the same person that fucking deranked us?
ボーナスポイントをもらって昇格しますって言ったのはちょっと一部バグのようなものが起きてました。
So season 1, when promoted, players retain all bonus regardless of the promotion. Season 2, bonus points are only retained when achieving new or reaching a new highest rank.
ちょっとプレイヤーにとっては不利なことになりますけども、実はこれがあることでわざと降格した方がお得じゃんみたいな。
That's okay. A little bit confused, but okay. Just a little bit, just a smidge, just a pinch. I'm not that confused, but yeah, okay. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
So
I
this
love
is
it.
a change that we have to explain carefully, but there was kind of a weird imbalance in that sometimes if you are playing and you lost and got demoted, and then you had a promotion chance the next match and you won and get promoted, you often went even further in points than you were originally before losing. So in some instances, it would make more sense to lose on purpose so that you could get that boost, which doesn't make sense. So we tried to fix this by making it so you only get bonus points when you reach your new highest rank.
Oh, so like, so you don't get those bonus points. It's like we got D-ranked and ranked back up. You still rank back up, but it won't be as much. Okay, cool, fine. I'm good with it. I'm cool with that. I remember winning those matches. I'll lose it, then win the next one. I'll be like, damn, bro.
Just confirming that it's not a bug per se, and that it worked as intended, but it didn't work how we hoped it would work in all instances. So we kind of reviewed it.
はい。ということでじゃあ次の
To determine starting new ranks based on the highest ranks on season 1.
Okay, next slide we're going to be talking about important topic for everyone.
はい。では今の説明したような変更を加えるのでちょっとランク
Friends the rank attained prior to season 2 update.
でランクのリセットと加えてさらに破壊進行の段位を追加するといったことを行います。
So along with all the changes,
Correct me if I'm wrong. Did it do a rank reset with every character that came out in the last season? I think.
Everyone starts out with a new system, and we're also adding high level ranks as well. あれですよね。知らない人ランクリセットってゼロから始まるわけじゃないです。
ゼロにはならないですね。はい。
So for people who are new to the franchise, that doesn't mean everyone starts from the beginning again. We're gonna go into detail, so please wait.
はい。段位のリセットどのようにするかっていうと。まずですね、シーズン1の時点での最高到達段位ですね。例えば、現時点で風神の人がいるとします。
Cause I didn't play ranked as much as 7. Every time I play 7, I get one and done. And I didn't like that.
シーズン2の
Yeah, it's like how you just need to play more and get better. But it's like I just didn't like the fact that everybody was one and done to me. It was one and done to me in fighters and
So
Tekken. It was just not.
If you were a Tekken king at some point, that's the rank that we're going to be considering.
はい、でどこの時点での、段位を参照するかというとシーズン2の切り替えのメンテナンスなのでもうほんとシーズン2始まる直前まで遊んでいて問題ありませんので、直前のメンテナンスまでに到達した段位を基準に、リセットが行われます。
And so we take the rank in consideration at the maintenance. Setting the ranks, we're hoping that this grouping will kind of alleviate some people getting destroyed by higher level players all of a sudden.
はい、では、ランクはちょっと長いんですけど最後、
Introduce 8 new ranks beyond God of Destruction and implemented higher promotions, difficulty in these new ranks.
8つの段位を追加して、本当に上級者たちが、かなり
8 new ranks beyond God of Destruction, bro. Now I'm struggling in fucking Raijin.
And so we're adding new additional ranks on the top end of the ranking. So 8 of these beyond Lord of Destruction. And these are going to be not just the simple point, what do you call it? Not just calculation of the points up until now. We have a different system that makes these even more difficult to attain.
はい、こちらが最高段位、一番右が最高段位、これ破壊神ウロボロス。
What the fuck? So we got God of Destructions, God of Destruction 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7, all the way to infinite.
Destruction, Uroboros is what it's called. 英語もそうなのかな？
英語もそう。
まだ見てないですかね。多分 it's probably.
You keep saying Lord of Destruction. So what the fuck is Lord of Destruction?
以降に、1、2、3、4、5、6、7っていうものをどんどん上がっていって最後に、これちょっとちっちゃいんで分かんないですけど破壊神1に上がるとこう緑の玉がこうプレートに付与されて玉を7つ集まった状態で最後玉が全部集まったら昇格すると破壊神ウロボロスドラゴンボールみたいな。
So the way it works is you have the 7 levels of God of Destruction, and then when you're at level 7, you'll get these kind of these balls that signify by your health bar, kind of not unlike Dragon Ball, I guess. You get 7つ。
7個の玉を集めて最後にウロボロス。
And then you get 7 of those. The next step would be you finally are able to attain God of Destruction.
かなり難しい
です。Uroboros。
担当者が本当に今のシーズン1の KPI から勝率だったりを弾き出して計算したんだけどかなり到達が難しくって
ただ逆算したからできるんだよね。
できはするんですけど過去のデータを使ってシミュレートしたけどちょっと今の段階だと到達者が出なかったぐらい厳しくなってるのでちょっと厳しすぎるかもしれないってことで今裏で絶賛チューニングデバッグしてます。
And so, just to give you an idea, the person in charge of this, they were looking at all the win rates and statistics behind the player base, and it was.
I'm not gonna lie, God of Destruction looked clean, but I like the gold version better.
That Nakatsu actually asked him to relook it a little bit, just because it was too difficult to attain. So it's going to be quite a challenge. Just keep that in mind.
これウロボロスって出せって言ってる人結構いるじゃん。これちょっと一個教えておくとね、これマジマーケティングの世界マジそうなんだけど、ちょっとみんなが出せっていうぐらいの方が売れたり受けるんだよ。本当大体そうみんな俺もわかるよ。すげえ出せと思うもん。だけどこれ不思議なことにちょっと自分らが思ってるセンスよりも下げた方が大体受けるんだよな。でぴったり来てるの今までほとんど受けてないもんね。ゲームの世界
また日本人かそうでないかによって
も違うしだけどちょっとね下げるのがいいんだよこれ不思議なことに
I'm on a fucking 6 god but I'm not new.
Sounds kind of not that cool, but Harada said there's a fine line there, and you'd be surprised how a little bit of not cool goes a long way. Some people like it.
そう不思議なんだよ俺もわかるよそれ。
It's hard to explain, but you know it's different depending on where you're from as well. Japanese players have a very different take on it than foreign players as well, and many times. So it's hard.
Oh, I see the balls now. Oops, sorry. So there's 1, there's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, GT45. That's the Infinity Stone Skulls right there. Now we got the fucking white materia right here.
This is just designed to give players at the higher end of the rank spectrum something, a new goal to achieve, right?
そして最後です。これ
Once and for all. You're done now, you dirty rat.
That is crazy, bro. I watched through all that shit. I was about to go to sleep in the middle of it. I'm not gonna show it, but I was going to sleep in the middle of it. But yeah, bro, that's Anna Williams. So excited. I think that's it of the Tekken talk, bro. Oh shit too. But yeah, got a lot of cover, got a lot of editing to do. It was only like 11. Probably go to sleep immediately after this. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe. And how do y'all feel about this? Do y'all really hype? Y'all really mad? You know, a lot of people in the comments who they was talking about earlier just saying like, you know, no balance update, no patch notes and all that shit. But it's like they said it 1,000 times. It's gonna be in March. It's I kind of like it like that because we don't have to imagine them saying this shit right now. Do we gotta wait 2 months for that shit basically? Yeah, like 2 fucking full months for that shit basically. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, and stay frosty, my niggas.